I don't know. I guess, I mean, money's money. I mean, money can always be made.
Yeah.
You know, and there's certain things, you know, relationships you can't mend. And a relationship, like I said, something that profound.
Okay.
I mean, that's irreparable damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already, like, that's, and if you can't really explain to the person what happened, and even, like, let's just say you said, well, it was just really nothing, and I knew 10 million, we can be set free, and this.
Because you can lose the relationship over it.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
So the cost is too big. So, okay. So going back to, like, the Squid Game. If you're in the game, not if you're in the game, if you're in that situation, would you accept to go in the game, to participate in the game?
I wouldn't.
No, you could die, or you could, you know, like, just free your family, I guess, from the debt.
From the perspective of the guy that played the game,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because then if you watch the series, after he gets all that money, he is not happy about it.
Right, he's messed up.
He's messed up.
Yeah.
So to me, it wasn't worth it.
Right.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the money. After what he came out.
okay. I don't know.
But what about the perspective that, like, the game changed him? Like, he's not gonna, or maybe he will. Do you think? So if there's a season 2, I don't think there will be. But if
There will be.
Oh, of course there will be. Yeah, they already said yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they already said there's going to be a season 2. It's not a question.
So, anyways, do you think he would go back to, like, gambling and, like, losing his money, betting his money on, like, a bunch of stuff after that game?
Well, here's the problem. Let me just tell you this. It says over here, 758.7 million Powerball winner already broke one rule, what not to do. So it says that 9 out of 10 people that win the lottery go broke within 5 years. So when you get such an influx of cash and you don't know how to make it or handle it, usually you lose it. And I think unless you have nothing to lose, like if I was homeless and had nothing to lose, or I was poor in the street, I just had debt, and you know what, it's just whatever with life, yeah, I'd probably go for it. But if you're trying to get your family ahead, I mean, if you're in debt and you're doing that bad, if you get a whole bunch of money, you're probably going to screw up anyways. I mean, is it really worth it?
Yeah, but what if you in your position right now, you win the lottery? Do you think you'll go broke in?
I don't know.
A year?
Oh, maybe 1 of 5, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Like,
I don't know.
Let's say, because, dude, a lottery is, well, like, 100 million, 50 million.
But let me ask you a question.
How stupid can you be?
It's
I'm sorry, but...
758 million.
Dude, almost $1 billion.
But let me ask you a question. Do you buy lottery tickets?
No.
Because you're willing to work and go out there and put in the sweat and tears, right?
Yeah.
The people that buy lottery tickets are usually people that are usually, I didn't say everybody.
Okay.
Usually, because there are people that buy lottery tickets and they're hard workers.
But still, like,
It's
like, even if you're not a hard worker or whatever, and you're just trying to get easy money, like, isn't there, like, a part of yourself that has, like, common sense? Like, I need to save a certain amount of money. Let's say, bro, you win, like, let's say $700 million. Save $1 million. That's it. That's enough.
Yeah, but okay, you save $1 million. This is the thing. You save $1 million. You buy a house that's worth $5 million, because most people will do that. Buy a car that's worth $500,000. They do all these things, and they don't realize the taxes that they're gonna have to pay later when they run out of money, and then they're gonna lose that house. So they put themselves in positions that, okay, you own 8 pieces of real estate that are huge. You blow all your money away, and then you're selling property because you don't have the means to make the money to have the maintenance. So most people won't be like, hey, I'm going to live in a $300,000 house, $400,000 house, have a couple cars paid off, invest the money, and live humbly. Most people go, I'm going to go baller, blow their money out, and then realize I can't keep up this lifestyle. Because eventually it catches up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And I think that's what happens. And on top of that, what if you start associating with people that, you don't, that's the thing, you don't associate with people that will help you invest that money. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of it has to do not only with just the amount of money you have, but it also has to do with class.
Yeah.
You know, money doesn't buy class.
Right.
And I say class meaning, you know, yeah, I mean, how would you?
A certain lifestyle?
Yeah, education. Yeah, like
Oh,
education,
okay.
you know, speaking the proper vernacular to hang out with certain people. Like, you know, unfortunately, we do have those cliquey, you know, the hedge fund rich people or the people who worked really hard, you know, like that.
Yeah.
You don't jump immediately into that class. So you stand hanging around, you keep hanging around with people that are dependent. They need help. You start helping them. And your money, I just think like your money runs out real quick. The best you can do is buy an island somewhere and move. And there, you don't need the money anymore anyways.
Yeah.
Buy a sick island, which I was looking at. I'm sorry. And this is just interesting because I don't know what I'd do for money, but I know what I'd buy with it. $62 billion island in the Bahamas. That's crazy.
62 billion?
62 million, sorry. $62 million island in the Bahamas.
I thought billion would be realistic. Actually.
$62 million.
That's not, okay. If you're a millionaire, that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying?
But that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you have to think about how are you going to you have to eat, you have to...
Well, I know, but okay, there's an island here. There's an island
I
in
just feel like a Taco Bell.
Indonesia. There's an island in Indonesia that's like, it's like fruitful that you can actually grow things on. It's 3,089 acres, an island. You can actually build crops on this thing. Indonesia.
So cool.
It doesn't say, it says upon request. But I was looking at other ones trying to do like comparables, and it was like 140 million. I mean, it's crazy. In
To be
Indonesia,
honest,
that's
I think
awesome.
if I have like an island in the Bahamas, what I would do, I would like create a tiny resort like in the like Maldives, you know, and it'd be like a business, like a really expensive that only a few people can go once at a time. They wouldn't bother me. It would be like a bunch of people going. You know, just make profit out of it and have my own like part of the island.
But you would have people coming to your island because you're
Yeah.
talking about
No.
you're talking about an island for
You want
yourself.
to be a
Well,
loner?
I'm talking about island for myself and the people that I'm close to.
Okay.
I'm not going to be having just random strangers. You know,
Because I'm looking at other questions.
this is a utopia.
Other questions that it doesn't give you a price, but for example, and some of them are kind of funny. It says, would you eat only plain oatmeal for all 3 meals for the rest of your life?
For how? Oh, it doesn't
For
say.
money.
Oh,
How
like,
much? Okay, let's figure out.
Let's put a
How
price.
much would we do it for?
for the
Okay.
rest of my life?
I'll ask the question, you answer, and you answer. How much would you do it for?
For the rest of my life?
Yes,
Only oatmeal.
3 times a day.
Wait, oatmeal? Like, okay, what does that mean? Oats?
Plain oatmeal.
Okay, just
Okay.
water and oats.
Okay.
Yes.
When do I get the money?
I think immediately.
Yeah, with the promise that you're
Oh.
And if you eat anything else, you got to pay it back. All.
How much would you?
Oh my
would you do it
gosh.
for?
I'd say 5 million.
Wow. How about you? How much would you do it for?
That's the only thing I could eat is oats.
Yeah, plain oatmeal.
What about like protein and stuff? Like,
No,
am I going to emaciate
It's
away?
plain oatmeal.
I mean, do you know if I'd be healthy? I'm just saying, am I going to get sick? Am I going to die?
You're probably gonna get sick. I mean, you need vegetables or and fruits and stuff.
But I can't eat them.
Protein. No,
I'm out.
you wouldn't do it. Okay, easier. Would you give up sex for the next 30 years?
Hell no.
Bro, okay. I don't even have sex right now, okay? So I wouldn't be giving up on anything.
let me give you an
Just
easy
give me
one.
the money.
Yeah, but you have a chance for the next 30 years, bro. You're going to get married. Which, by the way, if there's any blonde white girls,
God.
Enzo's still looking, you can send it to TRP at thisrandompodcast.com
I hate you,
and
bro.
get any information, please. Thank you. We need help.
But yeah, I'm taking
Okay, well,
applications.
easier. Would you straight up eat a whole log of poop
Oh,
A whole log of poop.
on a nice white dinner plate with a fork and a knife?
Yo.
for how much?
For how much would you do that?
Bro.
I have to finish it?
Yeah, you have to finish the whole log of poop.
All right.
But I think I'd throw up.
Well, how much would you do it? I think if I give you $2 billion, would you
I'll do it for $1
hold
billion.
yourself and not throw up?
I mean, I can't throw up?
No, you can't.
Oh, no.
You gotta
I can't.
swallow
My gag
it.
reflex kicks in. Like, I'll try, but... Oh,
You gotta
okay.
swallow it.
Yeah. So there's no amount of money that would stop your
So,
gag reflex.
I'm already gagging. There's no way. Like, I would give it a shot. I'd give it an honest
You have
shot.
the money right in front of you.
I'd give it an honest
Yeah,
shot.
I
But I'm gonna
tried,
gag.
but I don't know if I would be able to.
I mean, if I can put
Because-
it inside of a ninja and with milk...
Because
I'd
it's
go for
like I think like there's a motivation that is like a big motivation, but at the same time, sometimes like something like that, I don't think you can physically do it,
No, I can't.
even if you
easier.
try your hardest.
Easier. Would you never bathe again for the rest of your life?
Yes,
Deodorant would also be forbidden.
yes, sure,
I
For how much?
good,
No,
a good.
at least 50 mil.
I was gonna say 50 mil.
It has to be good enough
Shit,
for
you guys.
my wife not to leave me.
Yeah, yeah. I think
That would be-
you might be like, oh, but you'd be disgusting, bro.
I know. I don't know if your wife would stay with you.
Oh.
You wouldn't bathe.
Because have you been like 2 or 3 days without a shower,
Yeah.
bro? I don't know about you, but I feel nasty.
And no deodorant.
It's like
Can you jump in a river? I mean, just for fun? Because what about if you just want to have fun?
if you go to a pool,
Yeah, like it says no bathing, like not
can you
intentional.
get wet?
Not intentional.
Yeah, you can get wet.
Okay.
But you cannot take a shower. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
for
cannot use
50 mil?
soap and
I would do it.
Yeah, I'll go to a river. Like you can. If you told me I cannot touch water ever again, I'll say no. But you know, you can go jump in a river, jump in a pool, like you said. You can go have
You don't.
fun.
You can have soap.
You can't put so
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Stuff will come off. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, just it's not intentional.
you guys are twisting the question, but anyways.
I mean,
All right, last one. Would you French kiss one of your parents for 2 hours straight?
Oh my god!
no,
No,
I don't
no,
understand.
no, no,
no.
I don't know who comes up with those questions.
no.
I don't know if it can be my stepmom, maybe, because it's a little bit less, you know.
Yo, say less. No, just kidding.
No, I'm just saying it's a little bit less, you know, less personal. It's still disturbing.
Oh boy, no, I couldn't do it.
You know, no,
Oh
your
my
parents,
gosh.
no
Oh, my
way,
goodness.
no way.
Whew. Dang, that was rough.
I don't want my dad's sloppy seconds. Just kidding.
Oh, wow.
No,
Oh,
no,
that was fun, dude.
no, not at all. But let me just bring this up before we actually start closing this out. So one thing I was looking at, the undertone of Squid Game is pretty interesting because it does show a lot of. It talks a lot against the evils of capitalism, on how capitalism hurts others, and it kind of leaves you with the whole thing like it would have been better if they both could have walked out of the game with the money, or if everybody could have walked out of the game with the money instead of you being over somebody because of money. And you know, like even when the show starts, it's like, you know, a lot of people are oppressed and don't have the means to get ahead, and there's people that are way ahead and have more than they need, and they play with these people's lives. Which is a lot of what people who talk against capitalism do, is they say, oh, well, you know, the rich pretty much do whatever they want with the poor, and that's unfair. And it's a nice premise. It sounds beautiful. The problem is that I'm just saying, like, you know, these kind of shows, unfortunately, it's so popular. So many young people have seen it, but they don't realize that when you actually put the power in somebody's hands and allow that person to pick, they can do whatever they want with you anyways. Somebody has to have power, because if there's no rule,
Right.
It's anarchy. There has to be some rule of law. So who's making those laws? Who's making morality? Who's saying yes or no? And I think at the end of the day, as long as you have some ability to pick and choose, you know, how much are you willing to work? Are you willing to put in 16-hour days to get ahead, or are you willing just to put in 8? You're just going to get rewarded based upon what you work. I think there's a little bit more control than, no, even if you work 16 hours, you only make this much. So I just wanted to bring that up. I thought that was, you know, it's such a popular show, yet it has such an anti-capitalistic message, which I didn't want to get political on it, but I just thought it's interesting because that's the way we're swaying a lot of the political undertones in this world. So
Yeah, well, I really agree with the idea of if you work hard, you get what you deserve. So I don't think it should be like another way around.
okay, yeah, I think that's a good one for another podcast.
All right.
I didn't want to dig deeper on that one, but that's a good one. So we want to.
The point is that you guys are not willing to do a lot of stuff for money.
No,
No.
I'm not.
No, I ain't kissing my mom, bro. All right. So
I'm
thank you
slapping
guys.
my ex-boyfriend.
And
Okay.